You know what? So what? So what? So what? He said he got more money than you. So what? Their house is bigger than yours. So what? Their happiness seems to be a little bit more exciting than yours. So what you gonna do about it? So what is the demonstration? Like, how are you gonna be better than yesterday? Because the vibe you get just for opening your eyes today, that should be the main motivation. In fact, it don't even matter your circumstances at this point. If you opened your eyes, your ankles and your legs ain't swollen, your gums and your teeth ain't hurting, you can see, you can still hear, you can still wake up in the morning and make your children some food. We up early. We already gonna do the pancakes, even though it ain't your mama. It ain't your mama no more. Ain't your mama. It ain't your mama. You heard me? All I'm saying is the demonstration is to be honest about self. Get up in the morning and stretch and exercise. When you wake up in the morning, you pray to the Most High, your inner self. When you close your eyes and pray, whether you bow your head or raise your hands, you're praying to a higher power within self. That's what I always tell people. Like, it's not like, no, there is the God. You are the God. The God that is real should be inside of one's heart, one's mind, spirit, body, muscles. Every step you take is supposed to get you to a better place. So what you gonna do about it? So what? He think he living better than me. So what? She thinks she hurt my family for her demonstration with words and, lies, or some of the truth mixed with lies to make me seem like I'm not as real as I say I am. So real with two L's is REALL, the realest MC alive. That was what the first demonstration was with DJ Con Artist. Shout out to DJ Con Artist. We did our mixtape called Urban Nation. They won a black male rap. Then we had a second Urban Nation called Real, the realest MC alive. Urban Nation 2. We working on Urban Nation 3. I'm geared to get in some track and some tunes. We shooting videos to almost every record I record. Shout out to Selah. We got a heck of a project coming. I think we got about 4 tracks in. Real heavy lyrics, heavy wordplay, and a proper demonstration about real life. Like my project with AU right now is called Worth. Know your value, know your worth. The Stay Out the Streets Youth Empowerment Program that falls in line with having a positive perspective. So a positive perspective produces a positive performance. So no matter who you are and what you do, please understand what this is all about. We want to make sure we demonstrate an act of kindness every day, some courage, something that is going to make you feel better than how you felt yesterday. How are you able to do that? Well, first of all, you got to make sure you know how to channel your anger properly. You can't let nothing destroy you, especially something simple as somebody told a lie about you, or you got a rumor. Nobody wants to ruin their reputation. We was talking about the 48 laws of power, and some people were saying, oh, that's so evil. You're trying to manipulate people. And this, for all the business professionals out there, anybody who's ever studied that, that's not what that demonstration is for. It's to continue to maintain a sense of mental stamina and your conscious stability. I believe every man should practice his self-value by learning himself. If you don't learn yourself, people can tell you a million times how wicked you are, how evil you are. You're a disgrace. You're a bad guy. You're not a people person. You only care about yourself and you're selfish. Well, I know I'm just been altruistic on my own. I care about many people, men, women, and this ain't got nothing to do with, the gender roles. This is about people, places, and things. We go places to see people. People are going to be there. So whether you are in a church atmosphere, you go into a prison atmosphere, you go into a corner store, a gas station, a tattoo shop, a recording studio, a public library. If you had a stoplight and you all roll your windows down and have a conversation before this light change. I've had so many interventions with people at a light. The light was red, we rolled down the window, we got to gibbering and jabbering with words real quick. was able to deliver a message, a powerful message in this 35 to 45 seconds talking to this individual. And guess what? When we pulled off at the green light, I feel good when I give somebody some advice. And it's even better when they give me advice because I didn't expect to get no message from a total stranger. My brother AU, Jack Burton, shout out, man, super producer. He put a post up, I think, 24 hours ago, and it was about how strangers support you quicker than somebody that knew you. So we know this is true because most of the things that a lot of people post, they got it from a stranger. They wouldn't got a message from a stranger, then they put it on their page. Of course, we know they didn't post it because they reposted, and you know it's not theirs, but they take gratification in being the one who posted it, so then they get 38 shares from other people. So now they got some traction. Like, oh, I'm popping. It make them feel good. Ain't that something? How social acceptance is so beautiful for people. They be so happy with social acceptance. So what? You got 50 shares from other people. So what are you doing with your life, though, in real life, when you leave the phone and your phone died and you ain't at the computer? What are you doing with self? How are you motivating somebody else? How are you doing your demonstration to properly teach your children or your nieces and nephews what living and being an adult is all about? Like, is all your bills paid? Are you working on a stable income? Did you stop hustling in the street to start your business? Did you start an LLC? Did you go work at a job? Did you change your whole life from selling dope to selling pills, to selling cocaine, to selling guns, to helping traffic girls who love to sell their body? And then you made a drastic change. You didn't go to prison. You didn't get shot. You didn't have a heart attack. You didn't die. But it was something that made you say, so what am I going to do about it today? And now you got your own company, you got your own business, you got your own label, you got your own clothing line, you got your own pharmacy, you got your own rental properties, you got your own land, you got your own company, you got your own mindset now, and you're able to deliver something better than what you were doing beforehand. So what you gonna do about it today? So whoever's out there listening, if you're gonna do something today, get up and go do it. Don't wait on no other person. Don't wait on nobody else to tell you what you should do, because by now I think it's kind of clear what you you're supposed to be doing. And if you're not for certain, now it's time to explore. Now it's time to travel and try. Now when I say travel, not necessarily leaving the city. Some people don't leave the city, ain't left the city one time, but they've been some places. People, places, and things. Shout out to my mother, who's given me all the intuition to be prayerful, godly, and exercising truth. So to all the pastors in the world, yesterday they said Pastor Michael Johnson delivered a strong message. I planned on attending yesterday, like I do every Sunday. I didn't make it yesterday. I didn't make it the Sunday before or the Sunday before. However, the thought process, the ambition is to get there so I can see this man speak to all my people. I went to high school with these. A lot of my family and friends attend his church, so I salute Mr. Mike, you know what I'm saying? Because he's coming up, he's raising the flock of people with positivity and messages from scripture. And that's how life's really supposed to be. So I'm just sharing my words with you all because it feels good to wake up in the morning and be able to open up the refrigerator, get some butter, make some pancakes for your babies, get them motivated. I hope you're doing your setups and push-ups, man. Matter of fact, you can do it down here with me today. Make sure you brush your teeth, my brother. We right on time. So it's like to even be a father figure, to be someone who has been taught to make sure somebody else is going to do well with their demonstration in life. I'm thankful to wake up to see another day. I'm thankful that I'm able to say a couple kind words to some of my folks out there that care about themselves, care about their life, care about the structure of their life. Now, when I say structure is, what are you doing on a daily basis to make sure you're good? Because, people get it twisted sometimes. If you ain't good, it's hard for you to make somebody else seem like they got some good. Being a qualified mental health professional, I always say that. It make me feel good when I say it, but being qualified is one thing. Being a mental health professional is another. So the whole goal is to see how I can help my young man, young lady, see a better sight. Not for next week, not for last week, but for today. What you gonna do today, young brother, young sister, that's gonna be significant for the rest of your day and then possibly for your tomorrow. That's what I believe this mental health is really all about. People think it's all about just your brain. People think it's just all about your spiritual. People think it's just all about the muscles you got. What about the muscle in your skull? What about your brain? What about the physiological? What about the emotional side of a person? Their thoughts, the stress and the agony of pressure from stuff you can't see that's in their mind. When you think about the trauma that somebody has been through, their mom and dad was never there for them, never really showed them love, never told them that they really loved them. They might have said, I love you, but their actions didn't show the love they had for them. So you dealing with people who have false identity to what love is, and then they act like they had the love from their mom and dad. Grandma was never there. She passed on. Aunts and uncles was on the molestation type of level. They was doing stuff to hurt one's physical attribute to life. Didn't have a fun beginning or a fresh start in life because of how they was treated. So this youth empowerment program was something that I always wanted to do at 20 years old, at 19 years old, because I knew so many friends and so many people. I've been to so many places and heard and seen and witnessed so many things that just didn't add up. So for me to be motivated again today, I thank God for the vibes I got this morning to be able to come and speak to you all before I take my little supplements of vitamins, of turmeric and this ginger, and do my stretching and do my setups and do my push-ups, just so I can be guided into the right direction with my life today. I'm talking about, I got my mics. They came for this podcast. I got my lights. They came for the podcast. So you know the podcast is worth overcoming, rebuilding, teaching health. Worth overcoming, rebuilding, teaching health from every aspect. For anybody that's out there that's not familiar with me, Wallaby the Realist, I do a lot of MCing. I do a lot of life coaching. I do a lot of bumping into old friends who had some old ways that were good, some bad, some made transitions to be better. Some people went from good to transitioning to maybe needing some self-improvement. Guess what? I need self-improvement. I'm not a perfect individual. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Kyrie, how you doing up there? You getting it all together? Yeah. All right, what we doing? You ready to come and do these push-ups, these setups? What's going on? Oh, man, this is a daily thing, man. I told you we going to start exercising like this on a daily basis. So then we used to it, and then you telling me, Dad, you ain't doing many push-ups. It's me. I want you to show me that I need to catch up with you. You're the young gunner, man, up and coming. You know, I'm still like a road runner, though. My feet be moving. And, you know, it's funny that I feel like the road runner chasing Wile E. Coyote. Wallaby the Coyote. They, you know, almost chase yourself sometimes in this wicked world. You know, no matter your circumstances. So what? He said he got more than you. So what? He's flashing all types of cash. What's his mind worth? See what I'm saying? They flash their money, their jewelry, their cars. They show off like, I got this, I got that. Well, what about the problems that you got? What about the issues that you dealing with? What about the things we can't see that's got you worried? What about the people we don't know you afraid of? What about the people you could have been locked up with that had you in a chokehold? I'm talking about the people that used to tell you, shut up. And you had to listen to them because your circumstances. You wasn't able to be all cocky and bold like you are now. And then for the brother that's strong enough to know that ain't gonna never happen to me, Wallaby, you talking crazy, that ain't gonna never. Okay, that's peace. So either somebody was getting bullied or they was the bully. Sometimes the bully don't feel too good when the tables turn. So let's get back to real life now. Let's get back to now you're free. You got your second chance to live your life. You got your apartment again. You got a refrigerator and a stove again. You can cut the light on. You can cut the light off. You can go get a bottle of water out your refrigerator. You don't have to ask to stand up and pee. You ain't got to wait for somebody to allow you to do something. Now, you back in control. No, so the God didn't put you back in the position where you got some type of control. Now, hold on. Peep the demonstration. So the God and gave you another chance to be independent on your own, in your own home, in your own car. You done got your driver license back. You had child support against you, ma'am. You had child support against you, brother. And you was able to get a job, start paying it. The baby's mama forgave you, took you off, gave you a whole nother opportunity and chance to live your life like you never had any strife, had any trouble. Yet you still fighting with all this trauma you endured over all these years from people who you thought loved you. But you got to fake it a little bit, because if you don't fake it, you can have a mental breakdown. A lot of us can get in our 30s, close to our 40s. 4 or 5 people we love can die on us at any moment. And now we face with the tears. We face with the pain of knowing mom's still here, but my dad ain't. We face with the pain like, my God, my best friend died yesterday. Oh my God, another friend died a week after. Oh my God, the same week, another friend died. Yeah, we did the chicken sausage and pancakes. It might not look too good, but it's tasty. A little butter, you know what I mean? We're trying to make sure we stay away from pork and some of these chemicals that they putting in the food kind of to damage our hearts and our lungs and our what you call that? What you call those tubes connected to your heart, our arteries. They tell you get blockage from different foods. So, from even our fruit, we trying to be better at everything we're doing. So I hear you, son. Sound like you got it all together. You pretty early too, so we got a chance to. So what you do? You want to take them crops off? You want to give me 5 push-ups? You lifting about 200 pounds. When you gonna do all of them? You gonna do, so you gonna give me 5? So take off the crops, give me 5 push-ups. You can give me 25 jumping jacks, 10 setups. That's a demonstration. But do it before you eat, because I don't want you to complain you're too full. You overcame your sickness too, by the way. Thank you, God, man, giving my son another day to, be strong and be peaceful. And, we only got a few more minutes to chop it up with y'all, because all I'm doing is giving the proper demonstration of when you wake up, how happy you should be, some of the things that you should do. I'm waiting on my son to go ahead and get these push-ups, these setups, these jumping jacks out the way. He's a football player. He might be in the NFL one day. He might be playing NCAA. He might be in the Ohio State football field. Come on, don't cheat yourself. I'm saying just do all, whatever you're going to do, you're going to do all 3. Do it all first. Maybe the setups will build you up first to get strong. Because when you do them 5 push-ups, remember, you lifting 220 pounds. Big boy. You're going to do 10. 10 setups, then you're going to do 25 jumping jacks and 5 push-ups, then you can eat your food. That's all I'm saying. See, I just like, I like a proper demonstration. Uh-oh, he's coughing. Don't try to trick me, man. We went to that football gym. They really want you to play. I hope you make a good decision. I think they counting on you, man. I don't think he really want to play. All I'm saying is the world is people, places, and things. And see, Gary, even when I ain't watching, you should do it for yourself. It shouldn't even be like, because I'm here watching you. People believe in the God too, and they say the God's watching me. Really, it's you who's doing all of the work. The maker just give you the energy and the strength. I'm just chopping up with my son, y'all. Look, he ain't playing. He doing it on his own. He doing it on his own, So we just trying to continue to maintain truth, maintain realism. No need to fake it. No need to pump fake. No need to do none of that. We're trying to make sure when we get up in the morning that we exercise real. We don't cheat ourselves. It's you to have the ambition and the striving energy to move forward. Make today better than yesterday. Again, if the vibe today was your eyes opened up, you got a chance to do whatever it is you want to do all over again, better than you did last time. I hope you did 5 good strong push-ups, because I wasn't looking. And it's okay. I'm going to let you get away with it. Wash your hands before you eat your food. And so we eating together. But really in the hood, in the street, we all supposed to be learning now to eat together, because They changing laws. If it's for God, it's all for a cause. Someday soon I make it every day. I deal with haters that spread lies and keep rumors circulating. Them same words they wasted, I used to build a nation. Wicked statements. It's called sleep deprivation. I stash some cash and narrated the facts. The author who published that has a backstage pass. Before they used to diss me, now they still in line to kiss me. The hood retired cats riffing that soda and crack. You know, we just drop a couple Jews for y'all in the morning. It's a Monday morning. Y'all get motivated. This is the last Monday of January. Excuse me?
Why you cut my pancake?
I mean, I always try to cut your pancakes up because you wait long to eat them and I want the syrup to get inside the middle. So just another proper demonstration from Wallaby the Realist. Know your value, know your worth. The podcast is coming. The countdown is coming. February is coming. Y'all be ready for more of this. I'm out.